Welcome. I'll be reacting to Space 1999, Season 1, Episode 7. And yes, I'm aware there's probably a bazillion different orders for this particular series, which makes it highly confusing. And I will be rewatching Space 1999 in the various options that are available. For the first reaction, however, it's much better if I can just click through numeric order in which I bought it, because that way I'm not accidentally reading tons of spoilers in the descriptions or online, because one tiny glance at some of the episode orderings and I got a couple things spoiled even within 10 seconds. So thank you for bearing with me. I know it's probably frustrating. If you have a favorite watch order for Space 1999, feel free to post a link to it in the comments and I will save that for later. This is not a market substitute. Please support the original.
It has been scanning the data continuously ever since we first became aware of the planet's existence, but it still reports it to be insufficient.
I don't understand how it can control a reconnaissance flight to that surface and at the same time not tell us whether that surface can sustain life.
Well, in neither case, Commander, would computer be so irrational as to guess.
Hey Siri, can that planet sustain life?
It doesn't look like you have an app named Planet Sustain Life. If you'd like, I can help you look for it on the App Store.
I guess no computer knows. Ooh, that looks like a beautiful planet. Are they plants?
They're too low and their G-forces are increasing rapidly.
They're doing just fine by computer.
Yeah, well, computer's got to be wrong.
Did you get that, Pete?
I trust Carter on this.
Everything's fine.
They're too close and they're too fast.
There is data discrepancy and the difference is increasing.
What the hell are you doing?
A little low flying. You jealous?
Pete!
Pete's not gonna make it. This is what happens when you don't listen to Carter.
What are you telling me I do?
Alan?
Look, it was two of my mates that died out there.
Connell's men are making a thorough check on computer right now.
Yes, but so far they've found not the smallest malfunction.
There might be something on that planet interfering. Computers can be hacked. They're not infallible.
Well, that could be either good or bad. In other words, if that planet can sustain us, then it gives us more time to explore and make up our minds. But if it's affecting us badly, then the closer we get, the worse it'll be.
Probably going to be the latter. He has an artificial heart, right? And computer is being affected.
Rapid heartbeat. According to his monitor, he's fine.
She's dead.
The transfusion blood supply stopped.
Doctor, how could you possibly allow this to happen?
I can't control everything. I am not a computer.
It's just hanging there.
They haven't crashed. They're all right. Just hanging there, motionless.
Where are they? Do the aliens have them?
Go ahead, Alan.
It's Amari Celeste. There's no one here.
Great reference. It's a ghost eagle.
But somehow, that planet is affecting our computer here in Alpha. There's one way. I know to find out how.
I have thought of it.
Are you willing to go through with it?
Is there a way to directly connect him into the computer?
Connell was one of the few people to take part in an experimental program on Earth. He underwent an operation to implant a complex of fiber sensors in the cortex of his brain. The enormous memory and calculating ability of the computer with the unique thinking ability of the human brain.
That's a lot he's risking. I guess the aliens took him. He was a threat.
If we're in orbit, we're trapped.
All the time we need.
Victor, I don't understand your sudden optimism about that planet. I mean, so far we've lost 3 men, and that doesn't encourage me one bit.
Technically, you lost 4, because the woman died in sickbay. But I guess they're just referring to the missing.
No place like home.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow.
What have you found?
Well, whatever these things are or were, they're dead now. I get no readings at all.
Don't give up, John. Early days yet.
It's like a huge site-specific art installation. But they are probably transmitting something.
Kano, talk to me. Kano! Kano, listen to me.
Computer is right. Peri is just perfect for all our needs.
There's nothing here, Kano. There's no life.
Don't look. There was a Stargate episode where there was this beautiful light, and if you looked at it too long, you became addicted and couldn't look away, and you would just stand and stare at it.
Let's go.
I wonder if this is a similar situation. Who built all this? That's what I want to know.
I am sent to calm your fears and bring you peace. I have come like this in human form so that you may understand my presence. I am the servant of the Guardian. We found your moon floating helplessly through our universe, and we have brought you here to relieve you of your human pain.
Are you inviting us to stay here, to settle here?
That is the will of the Guardian.
Well, that's not possible, not for human beings. We're born, grow old, and die. It's transient, imperfect. Life can't be maintained.
Because you are imperfect, you Earthmen take time for granted. Absolute perfection lasts forever. And so the Guardian has suspended time.
Oh.
This place is not suitable for human life.
There are many forms of life.
We like the form we have.
Me too.
This place is not for us. I'll make them understand.
That is not possible. They have accepted the dominion of the Guardian.
They're going to have to destroy the Guardian, aren't they? Also, as cute as her outfit is, I do really like it. All I can think about is the fact that they're having to use tape to keep it on her and how uncomfortable that is. Have you ever had a costume had to be taped to you to stay on? It's fine while you're wearing it, but when you take it off, it's so awful. Like ripping a Band-Aid off, but like in a really sensitive area. So all I can think about is this poor actor every day after shooting having to take it off and how much it hurts. She does look beautiful in the outfit though. So maybe it was worth it.
Answer me, Alan. Are you all right? Out.
Oh no, not him too. Ooh. Oof. His poor arm. Oh, you should have shot it while you had a chance. What if they're all affected?
Alpha, I'm not receiving. I'm not receiving you.
Paul, I need directions for final approach.
Oh no! They made punch. That's awesome. I'm just gonna take a moment to appreciate that they had this full-on punch bowl with them on the moon base. Someone was like, you know what we need on Alpha? A punch bowl.
Good morning, Commander.
Good morning, sir.
Section C7 will complete loading on schedule at 0958.
He has to destroy the Guardian.
No, that's right. Of course, the beauty of this situation is that with the moon in a fixed orbit round Peri, we can return as and when we like.
So when someone needs an operation, we bring him back to Alpha, perform the operation, and return.
I love how the entire cast is playing this as they're kind of tipsy, which makes sense with the alien influencing them like that, and all the punch.
Well, he's scheduled for Medical Eagle number 10. He'll be adequately taken care of.
Surely he's not the only person still awake. There's gotta be one or two others. You might need those later, though.
Helena.
Your Comlock facility is withdrawn. You are confined to your quarters.
By whose order?
Operation Exodus Committee.
Grounds.
Diminished responsibility.
Tell you what, we'll leave him in the Eagle. And then when he comes to his senses, he can join us in his own good time. Hmm?
Okay.
I kind of love the episodes where they leave one or two people behind on a completely abandoned set. There was a Star Trek episode where 7 of 9, I think, was on her own while the crew was in stasis. So creepy and atmospheric. I'm getting a similar vibe here.
I took you for a strong old man, John Peri. But just how long do you think you can last? 3 days of despair have reduced you to pills to help you sleep the hours away. If only you would choose the Pyrrhian way. You fought hard in the struggle for survival. The burden of responsibility has almost been unbearable. And yet you've borne it. Your wounds are healed. And your friend, Dr. Russell, has not had to lift a finger. Your computer was not sabotaged. It was merely taken over for the Guardian's use. Of all things on Alpha, its mind was most nearly perfect. Perfection is absolute. You must be made perfect.
Helena, why didn't you answer me?
John, you've come to join us at last.
Where are the Pyrians?
They've given us eternal life.
Oh, they gave her new shoes. She had little tan boots on earlier.
I didn't see any people.
Helena, you are in a trance. Think hard. Were there any machines?
There's no sign of life.
If the Guardian believes perfectionism is the ideal, what if it eliminated the Peri because they weren't perfect?
There's no place on Peri for you, Koenig.
You're destroying our peace, Koenig. We're going to kill you now.
Go, Helena.
They don't exist, do they? No, because they died. Just as my people are dying right now. Of total apathy.
That didn't take much. Oh no. Hurry. At least they didn't take that much equipment with them. Wow. There goes the beautiful model set. All right, let's count the eagles here. 11 eagles. And I'm assuming that's probably all of them. They might have left a couple behind. That's a lot more than I realized. And they lost a bunch early on. It's going to be a lot of work rebuilding the computer.
And with no guardian to suspend time, time was restored. And there we were, right back on our original course, past the planet.
Commander, computer has analyzed the data from the long-range sensors. Planet Peri now has life, water, vegetation, everything.
We brought a dead planet back to life. Maybe we should have stayed.
That was very reminiscent of Landru, I think he was called, in Star Trek, the computer that basically told the entire planet what to do. It's always a fantastic concept in science fiction, especially now as artificial intelligence gains popularity and we hand over so much of our lives to a machine. Even things like Fitbit or workout apps that tell us what to eat, when to exercise, even how much time we're spending in various tasks. It's not an AI, but my to-do list basically resides in a calendar on my computer. And so it is basically my computer telling me what to do, even though I did input the data. It would be pretty easy to just give everything over to automation, thinking it will save you time, and it does. But science fiction always asks that question, what if we became completely dependent on it? What would happen then? And the answer here is a lifeless planet, a half-life, just sitting there. I would have liked it if a couple of other people other than the commander were not affected, because I think with that many personnel, there would be at least one other person who could withstand the Guardian's influence. So I think it would have helped me anyway if he had one other person on his side. And even better, someone we don't know, like a random crew member in the background. Even if they didn't join the commander and you just saw them in the back, like, what is going on? What's wrong with everyone? I think that would have added to the authenticity of this experience. But overall, a really fun set design for the planet and concept. Loved the Guardian robot. And really strangely, I think ultimately the computer did want the best for them. It just didn't understand that living like that as a human isn't living.